After an acquaintance of mine was informed by a doctor's referral order for neuropsychological testing that he had dementia, yes, a referral order, it occurs to me that the medical profession needs to up their game. In a society where things are becoming more complex, new diagnoses, new systems, structures, procedures, all immensely interconnected and complex, it seems that we haven't yet found the sweet spot in communicating with the elderly or maybe even with society as a whole. Evaluating the elderly for dementia or Alzheimer's is a surprisingly straightforward thing. You may be asked to remember digits in one direction and then give them back in the other. You might be asked to remember a small list of words, or it could even be an address like Joe Smith, 333 Main Street, New York, New York, something like that. Or you might be asked to draw a clock at a certain time, like, let's say, 10 minutes till 11 o'clock. The variation in these things is really impressive. And this is good. It's good that we do this testing. The elderly fall victim to grandparent scams and phishing scams and law enforcement and tax official impersonations, romance scams and investment and charity scams, and even some things that look like scams but aren't. Recently, a pension fund asked an elderly woman to download their app because it was safe, and then to take this app that she downloaded to her smartphone and take a picture of her passport, and it would automatically be sent to them. Now, it turns out this wasn't a scam, but it certainly felt that way. And it was a very complex procedure for many people. There's a great deal of money that can be made serving and protecting people and their families. The first one in your industry to do so will get a lot of market share. But digital transformation has led to this call may be monitored for quality assurance and big long menus, menus that sometimes don't actually fit what you really need. Artificial intelligence determining your news feed, determining the videos that you see on YouTube, but also taking over some parts of supply chain management, for example, purchasing. This is the digital transformation that we see in society today. But what of your business? Your business is also at this intersection of the digital transformation, just as the elderly are, just as society is. And as your business grows, does your communication with your employees and your clients start to resemble corporate dementia? Is the variation in the clocks that you draw for your clients, well, does it have impressive variability? Do you know your clients' needs forwards and backwards? Can you remember the lists that are important to them? Can you remember addresses, such as Joe Smith, 333 Main Street, New York, New York? As we digitalize, we see that the need for things that we cannot digitalize becomes increasingly, exponentially important. Things like creativity and imagination, intuition and emotion, connection and understanding between actual real people, intelligence and decision making, and culture and ethics. All of these things cannot be digital. All of these things can't be digitized and automated with AI. So if there are some cognitive short circuits in your business with your clients or with your employees, let's have a talk about some of the pretty straightforward things we can do. And let's do it before you hear how much you need it from someone else.